everyone, my name is Gina, and today I would like to talk to you about quite a few readathons, read-alongs that I am participating in the months of June, July, and August. So basically summer readathons. Yay! So there are quite a few very laid-back readathons going on in the summer months, and I'm pretty excited for all of them. I will leave original links to the videos for them down below so you can figure out all the details if you want to participate and everything in the description below, so go and check those out for sure. But the first readathon that I have to talk about is the TBR Takedown readathon. This one is not laid back. This one is the first week of June, and there's 5 different challenges, and it's going to be intense. And honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to participate too much in this readathon. I'm going to try. I'm really going to try because I like the aspect of it and I like the various different challenges. So hopefully I can get at least one of the books I plan on reading done. We will see. We will see what happens. But for the challenges for the TBR Takedown, the first one is read a book that has been on your TBR for over a year. And the book that I chose for this question, or challenge rather, is the 3rd book in the Psych series, A Call of the Mind. The Call of the Mild by William Rabkin. This book has been on my TBR for over a year. I read the first book my first year at university, and that was 3 years ago, so it is what it is. I've been wanting to read this for a while, and this TBR Takedown challenge is the perfect excuse to get into it. The second challenge of this readathon is to read an unread sequel. For this one I might go ahead and just double up on the 3rd Psych book. I haven't really decided yet. It depends on what I get done and what I end up reading. If I do end up continuing on in this readathon and can pick up more books than I'm anticipating, because honestly I'm not anticipating reading too many at all the first week of June because it's going to be a very busy week, but I am going to try and read the 3rd book of the series of Unfortunate Events series. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you know that this has been on my TBR for the last 3 months or so. I really need to continue on in this series, and it's not that big, so hopefully I can get this done during this readathon. We'll see. We'll find out. I honestly have no high hopes for this readathon because, like I said, the first week of June is pretty hectic. But it is what it is. The next challenge is to read the 1st book in a series that is on your TBR, and I chose The Face on the Milk Carton by Caroline B. Cooney. This book is relatively short, so I should be able to fly through it. I chose fairly short books for this readathon, mainly because I knew that I'm going to be busy, so this is the 1st book in the series. I don't think you can see them. On this top shelf up here, I have the first 4 books in the series. Honestly, I'm not sure how many there are. I've gotten them all off of Book Outlet. So hopefully I will get to it because it's a short read and I've been wanting to read it for some time. The next challenge is a book out of your comfort zone. And the next challenge is a book from your most recent book haul, and I just posted a May book haul, maybe. I don't know, this might be posted before it because I would really like to get this up before the 1st week of June for this readathon, otherwise this part of this video is pointless. But either way, I just hauled a bunch of books for May. You may or may not have seen it already, but the book that I am choosing from my most recent haul is The Isle of the Lost by Melissa de la Cruz. Now the next 3 readathons that I plan on partaking in throughout the summer are very relaxed and very laid back. The first one is the Fivefaves readathon, read-along, and basically all you do is pick 5 of your favorite books to read throughout the summer. That's it. You have June, July, and August to read 5 of your favorite books. Pretty excited about this one because it gives me an excuse to reread my favorite books because I've been wanting to read some of my favorite books again. I just haven't gotten around to it. I don't have a complete set of the books that I plan on reading for this readathon. I'll figure it out soon and maybe post a TBR video. I'm not too sure. I do know that one of the books that I want to reread for the 5 faves is Just Listen by Sarah Dessen, which I have 2 copies of. And they're both really pretty. This one's kind of glossy. This one's not. This is the original cover. This is the new cover. And they're both signed. But I've been wanting to reread this book for a while. It is my favorite Sarah Dessen book, and I just love it. It's just so much fun. So that is definitely one of the books that I plan on reading. I might reread Anna and the French Kiss because I'm finally going to get around to reading the second book in the series. Maybe, we'll see, probably not. I would like to reread It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini. Vizzini, I think that's his last name. Again, I'm not really sure, so I will probably post a full TBR video once I figure out the books that I want to read. We'll see what happens. I want to maybe reread A Court of Thorns and Roses, but the more I think on it, the more I think I want to wait until closer to the second book coming out to reread that one, so that way I don't overload myself on A Court of Thorns and Roses too much. I don't know. Again, we'll see what happens. The next read-along, readathon, is the Month of Matson, and basically this read-along is picking any book by Morgan Matson and reading it in the month of June. I am going to attempt to read Since You've Been Gone. I say attempt because I do not own this book, and I honestly don't feel like buying it. It is not one that I have to have, so I'm probably not going to spend the money on it. If I happen to find a used copy in my used bookstore, I might pick it up, but I kind of highly doubt that that's going to happen because I believe it's fairly new. Not too sure. It is one that I've been wanting to read for a while, so I'm going to go ahead and put an order in at my library, and hopefully it will come within the month of June. If it doesn't, I may be reading it late. But that is the book that I plan on reading for Month of Matson. And the last major readathon, read-along that I plan on participating in summer, as of right now, there are probably more that are going to come up that I'm going to want to participate in, but the last one as of right now is the Shadowhuntersummer read-along, readathon-ish. With the new TV show coming out soon, do this kind of readathon all summer long to get caught up on the Moral Instrument series. I don't know how much of this I'm going to participate in. I didn't care too much for the first book. I enjoyed it. I didn't love it. I do own the second book, so I'm going to at least try to read the second book throughout the summer to participate in this read-along. What are you doing? So my cat just climbed under the chair. Maybe you shouldn't climb under the chair. And now my camera angle's all wonky. Better? I really don't know what I was saying. Summer of Shadowhunters, I don't know. I'm going to try to participate, at least read the second book in the series. If I'm not enjoying it, I'm probably going to quit after book 2 because book 2 is the last of the ones that I have. I'm really glad I didn't continue on buying that series because I'm not enjoying it very much. But I have been told to give it at least through book 3. I might read book 3. It depends on how I feel with the second one. I just don't see the need to force myself to finish reading a series that I have no intention of ever completing since I'm not enjoying it. I'll wait for the TV show, but I do plan on reading the second book to participate in this readathon. Again, I will leave links to the original videos, the announcement videos for all of these readathons down below. Let me know in the comments if you are participating, and yeah, that's really all I have for you guys. Keep an eye out for my 5 faves TBR video. I really need to figure out which 5 favorites I'm going to be choosing. I'll probably have that up within the next week or so. I don't know, we'll see. It really depends on which favorites I tend on to pick. I don't know. I might even change them up after I pick them. Who really knows? But basically, you just gotta pick 5 faves, and I'm rambling now. But again, that is all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.